Good morning, everybody. I'm Addy and Roke, streaming for QuarkForge. Joining me today is Pure. Say hello, Pure. Oh, hang on. Discord is off. Try again. I know, isn't it? It's just awesome. Um, oh, you are in for a treat. Okay, this is fantastic. I played so much of this when it came out, and it's gonna be great. Okay, so what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna play Oblivion. I don't know how many people we've got in chat, but anybody in chat is welcome to join in, help influence my decisions here. Pure, you as well. And we're gonna start with character creation.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours of my life.
All right, here we go. Character creation. So is there any kind of character you would like to see me play? I'm not talking like a race. I'm talking like what they do, like an archetype. Okay. Yeah. So you want me to be an older person? Yeah, okay. So you want me to be a middle-aged grandmother? Okay, this is an archetype that I'm not terribly familiar with. Okay. How do you define strong? Like physically strong, magically strong, like sneaky strong, and will destroy you from the shadows? Uh, Punchy strong, or like fakes people out with illusions? Like, what do you think? Pure heavy hitter. Okay. Okay, so maybe a Dunmer. Okay, so they have a high speed. Really high speed, actually. Low on the willpower, low on the personality. Good blade skills, decent blunt skills, good destruction magic, decent mysticism, light armor, good marks, or light armor and marksman are decent. Does that sound about what you're looking for there? I can change that. Nope, they're just always going to be fast, but I can change the weakness here. Okay, so you definitely want a physical melee heavy hitter. Okay. So what if we go... Orc goes 45. And... let's see, Redguard. This is Redguard, I think. Yes. Is 40 or 50. Orc is 45 or 45. Wood Elf is weak. Nord has good strength and endurance. So I could run Nord. I could run Orc, and that will be, 45, and I can run Redguard at 50. So like the Nord and the Redguard are going to be close as far as strength and endurance goes. They have other abilities that I cannot see here. So skill-wise, Redguards get a bonus to athletics, blade, blunt, heavy armor, light armor, and mercantile. Whereas the Nords get skill bonuses to armor, blade, block, blunt, heavy armor, restoration, and that's it. So Nords can do better at healing themselves and blocking damage, where the Redguards can use a greater versatility of implements of destruction and armors. Okay. Let's see. Definitely going from the Dragontail Mountains. Redguard it is. Okay, on to appearance. You said elderly, but middle age. So if I scale that all the way up, I get a little semi-zombification there. But I can definitely do that. Let's see. I usually like to go with complexion in the middle of the road here. Now, do we want to go with a male or female type? Okay, if you want me to stick to the grandmother type, that's fine. Except that changes the age, and it changes the complexion. Okay. Head. I don't know that I really want to get too terribly into the character creation things. You can do some crazy stuff. Like, you can just... I mean, do we want to have shrunken grandma? Or do we want to have, kind of normal? Or I could go the other way and do, semi-bloated. So, kind of middle of the road. Okay. So, eyes. That's fine. You said you wanted white hair, or at least salt and pepper. What are we looking at for hair length here? And is it well kept? Is this, you know, proud grandma? Does she style her hair? Or does she just not care and lets it blow in the wind? So, something like that. Well, we'll get to the color. We'll get there. Okay. How's that? So something like that. Let's see, can I do anything else with this? Not really. Okay. Hi. Okay, I am here. They gave me stuff to take right away. Look at that. I could clutter up my inventory right now.
Wake up, pretty Redgar. Ah,
Oh, he thinks I'm pretty.
how do you like your cell, huh? Roomy enough for you? I can't even imagine what it's like for you. No more sunshine, no more open seas, just a box and a dirty beam of light for the rest of your life. Bet you're glad it won't last long, huh? Oh, didn't you know? No one ever leaves this prison alive. You're going to die in here, Redguard. Die. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
And what I heard is, he thinks I'm pretty.
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
Hi, oh, they really are coming for me.
I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Prisoner, stand aside.
I suppose that's pretty good motivation to not be in the way.
No sign of pursuit, sir. Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. This is the day.
So one of them thinks I'm pretty and the Emperor thinks I'm in his dreams.
Assassins attacked my son.
I know, what a start.
Next, my blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell. I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve.
And I have the Emperor in my jail cell.
You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way. Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for. So do we all. But what path can be avoided whose end is fixed by the almighty gods?
Please, sire, we must keep moving. not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other
I
side.
could have got out this whole time.
Concern you, prisoner. Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Hey, you know what, guys? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna let you handle this with your armor and your swords, and I'm going to not handle this with my nothing.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
The captain's down.
Oh no, they killed one of the guards already.
Protect yourself.
Take them down! My sword for the dragon!
Get this over with.
Alright, so I've got a katana here. I'm gonna take that. Ooh, and a torch. Whoa, 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 guys, I'm not, nope.
Captain Reno.
She's dead. Sorry, sire. Have to keep moving. How could they be waiting?
Mythic Dawn people. Okay.
They'll know, but it's too late to go back
There's
now.
trouble ahead.
Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here. They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move. You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Okay. I'll just guard the corpses. Or I will go through that way. Ooh. Chest. Okay, so I have my first weapon choice here. I can take the katana and run with a sword, or I can run with an axe. And that's the difference between blades and blunts. What do you think, Pure? Okay. I do definitely want to have a bow. I don't think I'm going to need a shield. Yeah, blocking's for cowards. Who hides behind a shield? Okay, we got arrows, more lockpicks. Oh, a dead goblin! This one has some magic on it. We'll take that. And a key. Goblin can keep his club. Small crate. Yep. Still looking for lockpicks. I don't need torches. Goodbye, rat. Okay, more arrows. Lockpicks, iron bow. Okay, am I gonna run heavy armor here, or am I gonna run light armor? It's true. So I feel like light armor is probably gonna be the way to go. I might change my mind later, but I think light armor is the way to go. Die, rat. You too. And you. Wait, hang on. Ooh, a zombie! This rat doesn't die. There we go. More lockpicks. Can never have too many lockpicks. Hey, my blade level increased. Okay, we got gold. Pretty much as many lockpicks as I broke. Okay. That's fine. Now here I have armor. It's just kind of on the ground. Stop it. But it's not any armor that I want. Okay, that's fine. Moving on. Why are all the rats biting me? I didn't do anything to them. Well, not until after they started biting me. Okay, more potions. Cheese wheels. Nice. Gotta have that food. Hey, look, a goblin that's not dead. Okay, so I snuck up on the goblin, and I did double damage because I snuck up on him. I suppose that's nice, but in the amount of time that it took to set up the sneak attack, I could have attacked him like 20 times. But the tutorial said do it, so I did it. Ooh, a bear pelt. Yep. Also kind of important for a quest later on. That rat is dead. I've been here. Except this one's not picked, so I haven't been here. Arrows. Okay, lockpicks. There's a dagger. A gold piece. Take that, goblins. Haha. Okay, so here we have goblins that actually have equipment. Ow. Stop poking me. Except I can't take his equipment. I can pick up the leather shield, but I can't take his armor. Now that goblin over there has some... Oh no, he just has a mace. That's the goblin with the magic. Okay, goblin with the magic gave me his staff. I guess I can use that if I want. Okay, now treasure. And I'm out. I've found a door. I must be... No. Nope, I'm not out.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before the word goes bad? Here they come again! To get the Emperor out of here.
Yeah, I'm just going to let you guys handle it. You're the guards.
I think that was all of them. Let me take a look around. Sire, we have to go now. Damn it, it's that prisoner again. Kill her. She might be working with the assassins.
Nope, not an assassin, I promise.
She is not one of them. She can help us. She must help us.
As you wish, sire.
They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand. I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
Alright, character creation. Second step. Birth sign. These are important. So, there is the warrior, and this is going to give me 10 more strength and 10 more endurance. So that would bring those 50s to 60s if I choose that. The mage would give me some more magicka for spells, I guess. The thief gives me 10 agility, 10 luck, 10 speed. So this one is 3 sets of 10, and importantly, it's also 10 luck. I say that because when you upgrade your luck throughout the game, it's the most expensive of the stats to upgrade. So those 10 points of luck alone, I think, are roughly 40 points or close to 4 levels of maximum points into luck. So that's actually a pretty big thing. But the agility and speed don't really help this character type. So, well, no, that's not true. Agility does increase blade damage. So that's a contender. The other thing that I'm going to say about these is you increase these stats every level. So stat boosts, while they are exactly that, they're stat boosts, by the end they don't add a whole lot to the character. As opposed to something like the Shadow, which gives you an ability that you can use. It's once per day. And I'm not going to go with the Shadow because I can get invisibility other ways, but that ability is there, and it doesn't get overwritten by leveling or anything like that. So a lot of these are just like good boosts at the start of the game. So there's the Apprentice, which gives me more magicka, but gives me magicka weakness. I'm not about that. I don't feel like I need to be weaker to magic. The steed increases my movement speed by 20 points. So I will zoom if I choose the steed. The ritual, I actually kind of like this one. It has the blessed word, which will force undead to flee for 30 seconds. And it also has a once per day bang, you get 200 health back. And that is, in the beginning of the game, a gigantic amount of health. That will carry you most of the way through the game, as far as healing goes. But it's only a once a day thing, so that's also part of it. There's the Lord. I also really like this one. Increases your armor rating by 15 and magic resistance by 15%. So in the beginning, if I'm choosing light armor, that armor rating 15 is actually going to go a really long ways. However, late game, that falls off because the armor values of what you get, make that kind of insignificant. But it also gives you 15% magic resistance. And that lasts through the whole game. 15% is just, that's what it is. It's 15%. So this is also a really good starting thing, in my opinion. The lady is willpower and endurance by 10 each. And willpower is your magicka regeneration rate. Endurance affects your health. But also it's your health and stamina regeneration rate, I think. Definitely health. Maybe on the stamina. Maybe willpower was stamina and intelligence is magicka. I don't know. I get those mixed up. But either way, this is two stats that are about your recovery after combat. There is the Serpent, which gives you a poison. And it's not a magicka ability. It can be used once per day, and this goes off of your stamina, your fatigue. So that's kind of interesting. For characters that don't have a lot of stamina or magicka. There's the Lover, which gives you a once per day paralyze somebody, and it's a paralyze for 10 seconds. And again, this is also a fatigue ability. The Tower opens locks of average difficulty once per day, and once per day gives you 120 seconds of reflecting 5% of all the damage you take back on the attacker. And then there's the Atronach. This, in my opinion, is probably the most impactful gameplay-wise of all the birth signs. I don't think it's one that I should choose this time, but I think that this has the biggest... You design entire characters around this one, if this is the one you want. It gives you a gigantic amount of magicka, a 50% chance that when a spell is cast on you, the spell does not affect you, and restores magicka. And then it comes with the drawback of you cannot regenerate magicka on your own. So this particular one is a massive gameplay alteration. This one is something that you have to kind of build around. Which is why I don't think I should choose it, because it's not something that I was building around. So what interested you, Pure? What do you think? Okay. Yeah, there was a lot of info here. So I'll go over the key ones that I'm thinking of. So there's the Warrior, which is Strength Endurance, flat 10. It'll get scaled out later in the game, but for now, it's a good starting boost. There's the Thief, which is Agility, Luck, and Speed. Again, that's 30 stat points as opposed to the 20, but some of them are not exactly relevant. There is the Steed, which will increase my movement speed. And that is a thing throughout the game. You are fast, right? the ritual, this gives you a undead flea as well as a anti-nuke, like a big heal that you can use once per day. The Lord is defensive. You get armor rating, you get magic resistance. This is actually a big boost. So those are the ones that I'm thinking of. It affects everything. Luck is a stat that has a small influence on everything that you do, and it is the most expensive to increase over the life of your character. You should theoretically have enough points to do it, all the time. Like, you should be able to get that to maximum, in theory, if you try. So you want to go this route. The agility, luck, speed. You know what? Let's give it a try. Why not?
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. Your stars are not mine. Today the thief shall guide your steps on the road to destiny. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face, I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied. I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
He is very set on, I'm gonna die. Hey, either of you have the key to this?
May as well make yourself useful. Carry that torch and stick close.
Yeah, thanks.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan. My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it. Stick close
Okay.
and let us do our job. You'll be all right.
Ooh, a chest. More arrows and lockpicks. And then once you're out of combat, your health recovers relatively quickly. So that's nice. I do have a healing spell I can... Takes a lot of magicka.
For the Emperor!
Not much farther.
I wonder what other spells I have. Let's take a look. Adrenaline Rush. This is Fortify Agility on Self. So my agility will go up 50 points. My strength will go up 50 points. My speed will go up 50 points. Hang on. My endurance goes up 50 points. My health goes up 25 points, and it lasts a minute. This can be used once a day. Oh, that's pretty good. Clairvoyance, I don't know what that does. Heal minor, heal of 8. I have a flare, I can fireball things. So if I use this, can my strength go above...
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Oops. I didn't actually mean to use it right now. Okay, so strength is up to 100, agility is up to 100, speed's up to 100, endurance is up to 100. Okay.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
Let's go, guys. My spell's wasting.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
We're the try. Let's go.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life. For the blades!
Bye, guys.
Them down.
You thought we'd go down easy?
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of King. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him, and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
No, I can't do anything. Okay.
Stranger,
Well,
you chose a bad day.
goodbye, Emperor.
You thought we'd go down easy? No. Talos saved us.
We failed. I failed.
The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
I have it.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septum. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why? Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
Yay, I get to go into the
From what
sewers.
I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced archer. Am I right?
Alright, more character creation. I get to choose my class. So, I can choose one of the pre-made classes, or I can make my own. Okay, so Barbarian, favorite attributes, strength and speed. These are each going to get a +5 bonus. And then major skills, each of these gets another plus 20 bonus on top of where they are. They also go up much more quickly. When you're leveling, you get a certain amount of experience based on the skills that level up. Major skills grant more experience than minor skills do. So this is kind of a really big part of character creation. So I'm going to go with custom class. And I think pretty much a combat. Yeah, that's what we're going to... Yeah. Attributes. So I can do luck, strength, intelligence. Like I can choose 2 of these. Strength is going to give that, like, that's a pretty much a given. My next question is, am I going to go with speed, endurance, or luck? What do you think, Pure? Okay. I do think I will have the ability to change all of this later, by the way. So, major skills. Armor is the ability to maintain my equipment. I actually really like armor. Focusing on blades, that sounds like a good choice. Block, blunt, hand-to-hand, heavy armor, probably not any of those though, right? So for magic, alchemy, alteration, conjuration, destruction, illusion, mysticism, or restoration. I want to do alchemy because I feel like if I'm not going to be a caster, at least having access to some potions is going to be a pretty big deal for me. Yeah. And then stealth skills, definitely choosing light armor. So acrobatics is my ability to jump higher or withstand falls. It does not hurt my feelings to take less fall damage. Just putting that out there. I have 3 more skills to choose, in my opinion. There's some important ones here. So maybe, maybe not. Acrobatics, I think, is one of the important ones. Mercantile. This is where buying and, like, you get better prices the higher this skill is. So if I go this route, I get more money faster. Security, this is picking locks. Yeah, honestly, fall damage is the biggest killer of me in games. All games. I'm pretty sure I could die from fall damage in Mario. Let's see. Sneak, probably not. Speechcraft, this is the ability to persuade people, right? So acrobatics, I like. Mercantile, I like. Security, honestly, I'll probably get there, or I'm just gonna go pick up the skeleton key, and then that would be moot. Athletics is another one that I kind of like. How quickly you run, swim, and sprint. I do like to be able to move around. So I can choose 3. I'm definitely going to take athletics. You know what? I'm going to take acrobatics. And why not? I'll take mercantile. That's my 7. I feel like that's a pretty solid setup. I've got my combat skills, I've got my physical skills, and I've got my economic skills. What do you think, Pure? Can I change the picture? I'll just run with adventure, that's fine.
must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it? Good. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
You're taking my sword. Oh, I like that sword. I don't have a sword. Do you have a dagger on you? Oh, hey. Glenroy's dead. But he just has gold. Really? All of you assassins just popped out of here and none of you have a weapon? What is wrong with people? Off to the sewers. That's a chest in the corner. Got some arrows. I missed my sword. Okay, so this right here is my last chance to change things. So go through this again. My birth sign is the thief. Fortify agility, luck, and speed. We sticking with that? Okay, class, we just went through that. We're sticking with the class and the way I look, right? We're good with that stuff? Done. Cannot be changed. Now I need to find a soul. Oh. How cheesy can I get with this? What do you think? So, somewhere around here, there's a place that I can go. I've done this before, so it's not new to me. Inside, there is a character that has some pretty good equipment. Most of it I won't use because it's heavy armor, but he does have a good sword. His equipment, unlike most things in the game, is static. It's always the same. However, he's very powerful and I have no prayer of defeating him at this point. I could go there and figure out a way to get the sword. Okay, chaotic neutral it is. You're gonna love this. And it's gonna make me some money. So I'm at the Imperial Waterfront. I'm gonna turn right around and walk out the door. We gotta swim across the lake, axe in hand. I'm gonna put the axe away to move a little faster. And you can dive underwater, too. I don't know that there's a lot to find underwater in most things, but you can do it. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, there is another piece of equipment that I want to go pick up. Because it's just kind of laying on the bottom of the ocean. You don't have a problem with that, do you? Man, I really need a better weapon. Is this the right place? Vindicil? Why? Because I keep spraying blood in my eyes? Yeah, this is the place. Okay, kill the rats. And actually for this, I'm going to take out the bow. I was taking these arrows for a reason. Gotta equip the arrows. Is it dead already? Fall damage. Hey. Actually, this bow's pretty powerful. And those things up there are what I want. Ha! I shot the rat in the butt and it died. Come on. Come down. There we go. One more. Okay. Now these things I'm going to grab. Each of these, it's called a Welkin stone. While it may not be hugely impactful to the character right now, each of them is a full restore on Magicka. So if I ever get into a position where I need to cast spells and can't, I have that ability. Okay. And I don't really need that many arrows, but I am going to take the ones that I have. Okay, from here, don't get close to the poison gas. I had a terrible shot. Why am I doing this to myself? Ha, take that, mud crab. Okay, so down there is a character named Umbra. And she is a terror.
Umbra shall feed.
Bye! Okay. Oh, Umbra's faster than me. Okay. Which way? I cannot get hit too many times by Umbra. I will die. You coming? Yep. Ow. Yep. This is a difficult thing to pull off. Okay. So now I run and try not to get hit, while hoping that my stamina doesn't deplete all the way. Please don't attack me, doggy. Okay. I still hear the music, so Umbra must still be behind me. Okay. I think I'm about halfway to my destination. I've still got Umbra behind me. Yes, you do heal over time. It's much slower in combat. Oh, you really don't want to be there. Yep. Oh, real close. Gotta go. Gotta get through that gate.
What's going on? Stop! You violated the law.
What? Here.
It's too bad. Okay, here's the procedure.
No! I don't know. So I gotta reload, but what did I do? Okay, so making the run again. Am I already wanted? No. Hey, down in the bottom left corner, what's that icon? Do you know? Any chance you could do some research and figure that out? Is that like a I'm wanted warning? Because if that's an I'm wanted thing, and it's expiring, I can kite Umbra around a little bit before I really do what I want to do here. In fact, I'm going to do that anyway and let that expire. Yeah, it's gone now. Okay, sprint up the hill. Does the guard come out and say, hey?
There's a psychopath on the loose!
Okay, I went into the city.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court of...
You know what?
Then pay with your blood.
What did I steal? Umbra. Umbra. I'm dead.
Speak.
I think so. Okay, inventory. So, what is stolen? Does it tell me what's stolen? Okay, so this is everything in my inventory. I do not see a red hand icon on anything. Yep, that's these things here. The sackcloth pants, the shirt. Honestly, that's all. This is my entire inventory. I didn't steal anything. So, I'm not sure. But you know what? It says that I have the stolen thing when I went out of there. I'm going to load into before I went in. And we'll see when it pops up. Okay, so it's not there now. Okay, so I equipped the... What? You know what? If it says I'm wanted after this, I will. I'll get the Welkin stones later. I don't need them right now. Getting better at my archery, though. Okay. Umbra, where are you?
Make it quick.
Don't have a quest dialogue here, so...
It is everything. Umbra shall feed.
Okay, did not pick up the wanted status when I shot Umbra. As far as I can tell. Okay, I've exited and I don't have that status condition. So that's weird. But also, Umbra didn't follow me. Okay. Did Umbra reset all the way back to her starting location? Yeah. What am I looking for? Oh, okay. Oops. Nope, nothing. Okay, Umbra, you here? Oh my gosh, did I despawn Umbra? Where? Yes, that's my quest objective. I am making some noises. Okay. Is Umbra's just gone. Okay, loading again. Okay, there's Umbra, walking away.
Umbra shall feed.
Okay, I shot Umbra in the back. Umbra is definitely chasing me. I do not have the wanted status. Yeah, I'm assuming it is. But you said something about stealing something, and I don't think... I think we've pretty much proven that I didn't steal something. Doggy, do not attack me. Oh, Umbra just killed the dog. Okay, there's Fort Virtue. You know, somebody else I know was having an issue similar to this not too long ago. I think he eventually got it resolved. Okay, almost there.
Look out.
Yes, definitely look out. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Is it during this specific thing, or is it just... Okay. Ow.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But can Umbra take down every guard in the Imperial City?
I fought mud crabs more fiercely. Do your worst. What's the matter? Getting tired?
Die, damn you!
Am I supposed to be a... Help! Murder!
And then I can take the gold, I can take the bow, because none of this is actually looting, right? It's, I mean, it is looting, but this isn't illegal.
You're pathetic.
Hey, I got a sword.
You'll never take me down.
Show me what
Getting
you've got.
tired? That's the best you can do?
These guards are actually standing up to Umbra pretty well.
Take flash and no fury.
There's not as many guards here as I was hoping. I'm gonna drop... Yeah, I'm gonna drop some of this because if suddenly I have to defend myself and or run to another set of guards, that doesn't change the weight.
For the Empire! Help! Murder! Oh. Why won't you die?
Oh. Guards! There we go, 2 more guards.
Body's still warm.
This is the
Looks
part
like there's
where
a
you
killer
fall
around.
down and bleed.
Yes, killer's right there.
Looks like there's a killer.
Do something.
Here!
Someone's been murdered!
Ow. Stop it. Umbra is unhurt.
Thief! You won't get away with this!
What? I have no idea where that is. Dragon statue. Okay.
Die! Damn
This is
you!
the part where you fall down and bleed to
You
death!
elves are all the same. All flesh and no
You elves
fury.
are all the same. All flesh and no fury.
The best you can do? I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Okay, random civilians don't get involved in this.
You elves are all the same. All flesh and no fury.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic swine.
Right. So once that guard in the silver is involved, he can't die. He's quest important somewhere, I think. Now, I don't know what's really going on here. The last time I did this, there were guards everywhere.
Take that! That the best you can do? This ends here! Die! Yeah!
Yeah, I think it's because I was shooting her. I know, right? So I've got no idea what's going on. Last time there was just a swarm of guards.
Psychopath on the loose.
Okay.
Just warming up, you pathetic You elves are all the same. All flesh and no fury. That the best you can do? Someone's been murdered.
Yeah, most of the guards are just not paying attention. Okay, here we go. Now those ones are going. What? Oh yeah, I'll loot them all.
Die, Imperial, die!
Someone's been murdered! Help! Murder! You're pathetic.
What's that?
That's the best you can do. Someone's been murdered. That's the best you can do.
Oh yeah.
That's the best you can do.
Eventually, she will go down.
Dare oppose the might of the
So at this point, I think
You're pathetic.
guards just keep coming.
Murder! Die! Die, cur! You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion? Let's get this over. Do your breath's more fearsome than you. I'm just warming up. You pathetic worm. Let's get this over. You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion? And no fear. You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion? Let's get this over. Someone's been murdered. Help! Murder!
And that's Umbra down.
Body's still
warm.
Looks like there's a killer.
Like there's a killer about.
Look at all those arrows.
Excuse me. Are you all right?
But importantly, so let's see, take this stuff. Most of this I'm not going to wear again because it's heavy armor.
By the divines.
So I can sell it.
You have my ear, citizen.
Actually, I'd rather have your armor. Now, I can equip that sword for sure. But a lot of this is heavy armor. Okay, that's... And these silver longswords are decent damage as well, actually. Thank you, Umbra, for that. Now the question is, how am I going to get this all to a shop in a timely manner? I don't think there's a shop that buys armor or weapons in this plaza. Which means I need to walk or trudge.
Good to see you.
But it'll be a decent boost of income. Okay, I'm going to begin the long trudge to the market district. Alright. So that should be a actually pretty good boost to the start. Got some good gold. I got the sword Umbra. Now I need to find some armor. There is a magical helmet that I have to dive underwater for. I think that is probably my next target. But Pure, do you have any recommendations on things to do? So I could follow the quest line. There's just not a lot to do with the quest. Like, I can beeline it through. It's I don't want to say there's not a lot, but a lot of the content in this game you get from branching out and doing other things. Like, there's a Fighters Guild, there's the Mages Guild, there's the Thieves Guild, there's the Arena, the Dark Brotherhood. These are all things that you find, or you kind of path across in the main quest. But if you just focus the main quest, you don't really interact with them all that much. But each of them has their own quest line, very similar to the main quest line. Oh, did I go the wrong way? That's the Temple District. I am on the exact opposite side of town. I needed to go the other way. That's annoying. So the Thieves Guild is pretty good. There's specifically a set of boots involved in the Thieves Guild at the very end that are pretty good, but they get you don't get to keep them unless you take certain precautions that you can only do by being pretty advanced in character. But they give you a solid, I think, plus 50 to your acrobatics, which is a gigantic boost. And I think that it caps at 100 levels going into acrobatics, but the bonus to acrobatics continues past level 100. So if you have that plus 50 and 100 ranks, you take even less fall damage and can jump even higher. I think. Also, just putting it out there, carrying this much stuff should absolutely be increasing my athletics. I cannot sprint. I cannot sprint. I cannot jump. Nope. Hey, look, a wanted poster. That doesn't look like me. Oh, I can read it. Gray Fox, wanted for theft, embezzlement, forgery, pickpocketing, counterfeiting, burglary, conspiracy to commit theft, grand larceny, tax evasion, slander, fraud, perfidy, and impertinence. I don't know what those last two are, particularly. Grey Mask conceals his appearance, presumed male and Colovian. Height between 5 and 6 feet. That's a pretty big range. Normal weight, that's very non-descriptive. Hair and eye color are unknown. And he's wanted for these things? That's true. I could track this guy down and be like, I'm going to turn you in. That'd be kind of cool if there was a bounty hunter quest line. Okay, King and Queen Tavern. I could take a break and put my feet up for a minute. Luther Broad's boarding house. There's another inn.
Samuel Bantian used to be a thief. Apparently, he can teach you the basics of lockpicking.
The news from Anvil is terrible. Have you heard about the attack on the chapel there?
Safe travels.
You too.
There was an attack on the Anvil Chapel. Maybe I should go check that out. Okay, Market District, not that far. I'm almost there.
citizen.
Stonewall Shields. That sounds like a place that'll buy armor. Or at the very least, some of these shields. Hi.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Oh, good. He'll buy a lot of this stuff. Fine steel bows. Yeah, please. Take them. And he has a limit of 1,000 gold. Okay.
That's a fair deal. That's a good deal.
I will keep one of these bows. He'll take the ruby, the sapphire.
That's more than
Do I want to...
usually pay.
Yeah, I'll sell the staff. Okay. Helmets.
You've made it.
Boots.
You got a great deal.
Armor. Gauntlets. Greaves.
That seems a fair price.
Shields. I can get rid of this. Okay, long swords. I feel like I should probably keep... Well, no, because I got Umbra. I don't really need to keep any of these.
That's a good deal.
And hey, I am light enough where I can move again. Okay, this bow has a damage rating of 2. This one's 3. Difference in weight is kind of negligible. So I'll sell that one. This sapphire, yeah, we can get rid of that. Arrows, the torch doesn't weigh anything, I'll keep it. Bear pelt I'm going to need for later. Cool.
A pleasure to serve you. Goodbye.
But you know what would be real nice? A place that I can put this stuff. Unfortunately, it's not enough to buy a house. Okay, next stop. We're gonna head to Anvil. After this, we'll go to the Priory. We'll do some actual questing. But right now, I'm gonna go drown myself. Just so you know, that will likely be the net result here. At least twice. Ooh. Nernroot. Okay, so that island right there. We're gonna go over this way, because I think there's Nernroots here too. Oh, mud crab. Take that, mud crab. That's one Nernroot. I think there's a second one on this island. There it is. Oh, I'm just gonna fall in the water. Okay, now, somewhere at the bottom of the ocean here, there's a thing that I want. Oh, did I find it right away? There it is. And I'm immediately going to equip it, because this gives me water breathing, and now I will not drown on the way back up. So, okay. Yeah. Among other things. So this helmet gives you water breathing, night eye, and detect life. So it does kind of change the screen color a little bit. But I'll be able to see things even through walls. Within a short distance, of course. Okay. I guess on to the main quest, now that I have some decent but basic gear. A weapon. I don't have any armor yet, actually. Okay, Wayne Priory. We're gonna take a second here and grab some mushrooms. Because there's mushrooms everywhere here, and I hope they're gonna be useful. Oh, more mushrooms. I don't need it right now, so I'm actually going to take the helmet off. Get the color scheme back to normal, at least. Hi, Joffrey. How are you?
Joffrey, what do you want? This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it.
Well, the Emperor's kind of dead, so...
By the Nine. This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
Well, I was there when he died, so... Here you go.
Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Wait, he did say close shut the jaws of Oblivion, so...
Unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers. I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the Emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the Emperor was aware of. I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives. His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
You know what? Sure.
Keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Cool, thanks. I would like to...
Good citizen.
I'm
Brother Piner, and this is Wayne Priory, a monastery. Can I help you?
No, I was being helped by the other guy.
Here, perhaps you will find this useful. One of the books I saved from my blades training. You go into danger. Joffrey didn't tell us any more than that, but know that our prayers go with you. It isn't widely known, but many brothers of the Order of Talos are also members of the Blades. Chapter houses of the Order, like Wayne Priory, provide safe houses for traveling Blades as well as our more public religious functions. Blades who are too old for the active service often join the Order as lay brothers. We are honored to have Grand Master Joffrey, or Brother Joffrey as he prefers, as a resident here.
Cool.
Goodbye.
What did he give me? Alright, in this chest I have, ooh, heavy armor. There we go. Got some light armor. Let's see. There's potions of healing, respite, sorcery. I'll take all that. We got arrows. A steel claymore, which is not as good as Umbra, so I'll leave that. And there we go. So I got some armor. Just gotta find it. Yep, leather boots, cuirass, greaves. There. And in return for, you know, this stuff, I'm gonna give you my pants. And the pants of several soldiers who no longer need them. Well, if he needs to resupply other traveling blades, it's only appropriate that I replace the stuff that I took. And prison clothes, yep, that might be helpful to someone. Ooh, wrist irons, those can go. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I've repaid this debt. Goodbye. Now, is there another dude in here?
Well met.
Hi. There is another guy somewhere, and he's supposed to give me a horse, but it's fine. We'll not worry about that. Kvatch, on the other hand, I am worried about. I gotta go there and find... Who was it, Martin? Is who he was talking about?
Come on, run while there's still time. The guard still holds
Those
the door.
eyes.
It's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.
What am I running
Dark
from?
blood. You don't know, do you? Deidre overran Kvatch last night. There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to Oblivion itself. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting fire that swarmed around it, killing. Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand me? Everyone else is dead.
That doesn't bode well for my quest.
It was Savli and Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out, right through the city gates. Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them. If you'd seen it, you'd know. I'm getting out of here before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you. Run while you can.
Okay, bye, dude. Alright.
Don't give up. You're not alone. And the chapels and the Elder Council will help us.
Sky's getting red. And there's lightning. Ah, that's kind of a loaded question. There is a point where I may have to get struck by lightning.
This is no place for you. Get back to the encampment at once. We lost the damn suit. It was too much. Too fast. We were overwhelmed. Couldn't even get everyone out. There are still people trapped in there.
So the dude down the road said everybody died.
But others were just run down in the streets. The Count and his men are still holed up in the castle. And now we can't even get back into the city to help them. That damned Oblivion gate blocking the way. The only thing we can do, we'll try to hold our ground. That's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment. I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
You could move the civilians farther away. Just saying.
You mean the priest? Last I saw him, he was leading a group towards the chapel of Akatosh. If he's lucky, he's trapped in there with the rest of them. At least safe for the moment. If he's not. Bye.
Okay.
March is finished. There's nothing left.
So I gotta go through here, shut this gate because they can't actually open the city gate with this open. Ooh, bloodgrass.
Thank the nine.
Hi.
I never thought I'd see another friendly face. The others taken. They were taken to the tower.
I didn't expect to see a friendly face in here either.
Captain Matthias sent us in to try and close the gate. We were ambushed, trapped, and picked off. I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across the bridge. We took Minion off to the big tower. You've got to save him. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Still holding the... All right.
So the other guards are in here. Don't think I can help them. But I might be able to loot them if I can figure out how to get that gate open. I hope this bloodgrass is useful. Ow. Hey, rocks, stop it. Okay. Where am I going? That looks right. Alright, spittle stick. Okay. Hey, if I can find a bed to sleep in, I can level to level 2. I just... For the life of me, I can't remember where I'm supposed to be going. It's... So, we are in Oblivion, which is basically one of the I don't want to say planes of hell, but I guess kind of. I don't know. Like, so the Daedra, I guess they're kind of equivalent to demons. They come from here. So yes, this place is, in fact, awful. And this, the gate to here was opened directly outside of the city that I need to get into to save Martin. I can't get through the gate to save him unless I close this gate. So yeah, that's just kind of where we're at. Alright, that awful noise is something somewhere opening up. Are these switches both the same thing? Yes. So I think I've done what I need to do in this one. And that did not open the gate. So what did it do? That's okay, I guess. A fleshy pod. It's got arrows. Now this looks like a place I'm supposed to be. Oh, Magica essences. I guess I'll go this way. Hi, people-like creatures. Okay, do you guys have anything to loot? Daedra hearts. Now, I do know that those are valuable crafting ingredients. What if I go in here? Hey, a way to keep going up. Okay, so I got a lot of choices here. I'm gonna take the side door, I guess. Oh, I'm going to another tower. Hey, can I get a view of what's around? That's the one that I completed before. I guess... yeah.
Over here! Quickly!
Sorry, buddy, it's too late for you.
Over here! Quickly!
Oh, dude in the cage is talking. Oh, he had something to say. I probably should have let him talk, but I was too busy trying to kill him.
Quickly! Quickly, there's no time. Find the sigil stone, remove it, and the gate will close. Hurry! The keeper has the key. You must get the key.
Yeah, I have the key. How do I open the cage? It's not letting me open the cage. Sorry, dude, you're gonna have to stay here until I figure this other thing out. I might be back for you. Bye. Okay, let's try this door. Hey, that took the key, so... I'm guessing this is the way to go. Door number 1 and door number 2. Just go this way. And look, they both go to the same place. Oh, the punished. I don't want to know. But there's no way to go from here, right? It's just this. Alright. So that was not actually the way to go. It was this door and this door did not bring me to the right place. Let's try this one. Also opened with the key, so I guess by process of elimination this must be right. There's a door here. And he had some stuff. I'll take that. And then, what is... some sort of teleporter, I guess? Ooh, a repair hammer. Okay, there's a door. This key opens a lot of doors. You'd think they'd have better security and, you know, change up their keys. They're probably true. No one here looks like they care about anything. Absorb health. Daedra heart. So I'm going to leave the mace because it's 43 pounds. Hey, look, a sigil stone. Alright, I took out the sigil stone. I gotta go back for the other dude. Oh. Well, sorry, other dude. Guess he's kind of stuck. Well, I've destroyed the gate. It definitely is peaceful now. Just a couple cinders still falling.
I'm just lucky to be alive.
Close the gate. I knew you could do it. I need you to come with us. Are you able to join us now?
Yeah, let's go. I gotta go in here to find Martin anyway.
That's the best you can do. We wiped the bastards out. Come on. This is only the beginning of the battle.
Hi, people.
I heard about how you helped the guard drive the Daedra back. Well done. The Emperor is dead. What do you really want with me? Yes, I'm a priest. You need a priest. I don't think I'll be much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it. If you came to me for help, you're more of a fool than you look. Look around. What good is a priest? Emperor Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer. An entire city destroyed to get at me? Why? Because I'm the Emperor's son? I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want from me? You destroyed the Oblivion Gate, they say. You gave them hope. You helped them drive the Daedra back. Yes. I'll come with you to Wayne Priory and hear what Joffrey has to say. Lead on.
All right. I got Martin. Good luck with your city. Bye, guys. It's fine. It adds a post-apocalyptic aesthetic to the city. I'm not saying that it's going to be the perfect utopia for everybody, but there is a small niche group of people that would probably move there. Okay, now I need to go back to Wayne and Priory.
Help! You must help. They're killing everyone at Wayne Priory.
Oh, the guy over there, he's frozen in time. Don't worry about it.
I don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior Mabarel is dead. I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone, looked around the corner to see who it was. Suddenly, weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move. I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us.
I do.
Mythic Dawn guys again. Okay.
I do not fear death.
I could use a hand here.
Okay. Chapel.
Your timing is excellent. I'll take the one on the right. I've sworn to die. Have you?
All right.
You're back. Thank Talos. They attacked without warning. I was praying in the chapel when I heard Prior Maberel shout. I had just time to arm myself. The Amulet of Kings. I fear that was the target of this attack. We need to go see.
Okay.
Go together. But I fear the worst.
So they're after the amulet.
I fear the enemy came here for the Amulet of Kings.
Knock knock. Anybody in here?
They've taken it. The Amulet of Kings is gone. The enemy has defeated us at every turn. So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings. Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival. Which they will. Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us. But we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains near Bruma. A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave at once. You may as well take Prior Maberel's horse from the stable. He won't have use for it any longer.
Okay.
Cloud Ruler Temple was built long ago by the founders of the Blades, back in the days of Raymond Cyrodiil. It is high in the mountains near Bruma. Our ancient fortress, sanctuary, refuge of last resort. Martin will be as safe there as anywhere.
Okay.
We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
Hey, look, someone else survived. That's nice. Oh, you know what? I should really do the level up. Yeah, let's do that. I'm tired of being level 1. That bed. This one I can sleep in. Okay, so when you level up, you get 12 virtue points. The luck, which mine is at 60, costs 4 of them to go up by 1 point. I think all of these cap at 100, so everything else costs 1. So I'm going to do strength, endurance, and 1 point of luck. Because even then, that'll be 40 levels before that gets capped. Alright, that's what I'm doing. Okay. Horse. I have a horse somewhere, right? He said, take that other dude's horse because he's dead. Oh, look. My horse. And then we gotta go to Cloud Ruler Temple. I'll just leave the horse here for now. Come on, guys. Oh, he doesn't want to talk to me.
Yes, Cyrus. This is the Emperor's son, Martin Septim.
My lord, welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple.
Yeah, nobody wants to talk to me.
Visit in many years.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come, your blades are waiting to greet you. Blades, dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim. Your Highness, the blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joffrey, all of you, I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blades saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you. But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do, and I haven't the faintest idea. Of course, the Amulet of Kings. So I, can take it to the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires, and stop the Oblivion invasion. The Emperor. That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe Joffrey will know where to start. Don't worry
All
about
right.
me, my friend. I know I'm in good hands here.
I don't actually remember where the Amulet of Kings is.
As worthy as any of the blades to stand by Martin. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us?
Yeah, sure, I'll join the
My honor
Blades.
to
Why
welcome
not?
you into our ranks as a Knight Sister of the Blades.
So let's talk about the Amulet of Kings.
We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City.
Oh, I trudged right by there when I was carrying the armor of all those guards.
Give my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
Okay, now there is
Welcome.
something in here that I want to grab. It's probably unnecessary. But I want it anyway because I want the Akaviri Katana. Now if I go into my inventory, this katana has a damage of 7, Umbra has damage of 13, and it's enchanted, so Umbra's better, but I still like the sword. It's a quest item, so yeah. Alright, so at this point I'm going to ask, what should I do next? Should I branch out and do some of the guilds? Should I head to the Imperial City and continue the quest line? Explore some of the other locations? Buy a house? Settle down? Raise a family? Okay, so... Okay, what's my budget like for a house? Nowhere close to what I need for a house. Also, my inventory is spiked up again. So... No, not to my knowledge. Although that might be something that got added or was part of a DLC or something. Okay, so no building houses. What does the sigil stone do? Absorb intelligence or fortify intelligence. That's not a very great sigil stone for me. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we end here? That'll give me some time to figure out what I want to do. What do you think? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So we're going to end here. Thank you everybody for watching. This was a lot of fun. I honestly love this game. And what they've done with it so far has been pretty awesome. Wednesday, we still good for Wednesday? Alright, Assassin's Creed Shadows on Wednesday, Oblivion Remastered on Saturday. Thank you for watching, everybody. We will see you all next time.